What's up, guys? So I'm gonna teach you how to make that pulsator that I just showed in the beginning video, beginning of the video. So I have some of the stuff, or all the stuff, laid out basically out here on my living room, dining table, whatever, coffee table, and so yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of the whole layout with prices on everything, or down in the description. But I'll kind of give you the lowdown of what you all need to kind of do this project. It's like $50 worth of stuff, maybe, depending on if you need to get stuff. Like I had to get like tape, or like this carpenter tape, or drywall tape. I had to buy that. You had to buy a couple things. Other than what you have laying around the house. So here we go. Alright, so don't mind pizza. Like that. So I got red, black, I think it's 14 gauge wire. So, nothing too serious. Had that laying around. I did purchase these off Amazon. I don't remember how much they were. I got like 50 of them for, I don't know, $6 or something. They're waterproof butt connectors, so the ends melt and then seals in the wire. Then you have the, this is what's going to be connecting the battery from the goose butt to the battery to the goose butt, bilge pump. This was like $1.50 at Lowe's. Got this little PVC end pipe cap, PVC end cap piece. I think it was like 60 cents. There's different versions of them, so whatever's got like, it has to have one end closed off and the other end open, kind of thing. Just some regular screws here, box of screws. This is a 3/4 inch end, 3/4 inch end on here, 90-degree conduit. That's going to be the actual pulsating thing. So yeah, it's going to be 3/4 inch on the end here. I don't know what it actually goes down to at the end over here, but whatever. This is going to be where the water comes out, whatever. Then you have the what is this called? It's like the bipolar? No, I don't know. And connection thing. I'll put the actual name in the bottom in the description, or in the picture, or whatever. But yeah, I'll cut that in half, and I'll show you when we get to it. Bilge pump. This one's 800 gallons per minute or something like that. See if I can get this to focus. 600 gallons per hour. Whatever, it was like $15 on Amazon. Waterproof box from Walmart, $9.99. And a 12 volt, 7 amp hour battery. Like $18, I think, from Amazon. So yeah. I'm going to build it. First, I'm going to spray paint the bilge pump and the 90-degree conduit. Spray paint it black. And then I'm going to prep all the wire I'm going to use. I'm going to cut off the ends, like the power ends of this. I'm going to strip it down. And then I'm going to use this wire as a whole, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that on camera very well, so I'm just going to prep that for the video, and then I'll go into everything else at that time. So that's what it is. Alright, so I forgot a couple things. Well, first, this is called a 2-pole flat connector type thing, I think. What else you're going to need is this, it's by 3M. Let's see if I can get this focus. Yep, so it's by 3M, it's marine adhesive sealant. And I got the Fast Cure 5200. Yeah, need this. Can't remember how much this was. Like $7 or something. Then you'll need some, let's see, some of these bug connectors. So, and if I can, so, hold on. Yeah, so some of these bug connectors. I think you need one to go on the batteries, negative terminal. Then a jump wire from the battery to the flasher, which I forgot as well. This is a flasher, two-prong flasher. Basically, it's what makes your turn signals work in your car. I think this was like $5, which is really expensive for what it is, but $5. So you need a jump wire from the battery to one of the prongs in there, and then you're gonna have a wire running from the other end to the now cut wire. So yeah, see, so I cut the ends off. So you got, you know, this end and this end, just cut it off. Now you have two ends. There should be a side on the wire that's got like ridges on it. I'm going to use that side as my positive, and then the other side is going to be negative. It's pretty crucial at this point to make that distinction, because you don't want to fuck shit up by making one end not positive and then positive on the other side. So yeah, let's go ahead and throw those away, and then you're gonna drill a hole in here. So, and then you're gonna fit this wire inside here, and then it's gonna stick out, obviously, on the other side. And then that, you're gonna drill a hole in here, put that in there, and seal it off. And that's how you're gonna get your wire into your box. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drill a hole. I'm gonna put this wire in, and I'm gonna. What else am I missing? Oh, you need heat shrink. I got a big box of it because I use a lot of heat shrink. You don't need this much. You just need a few to go on the end so it waterproofs your wires. So yeah, I'll definitely put a picture, beginning and after, of all the stuff that I'm using. So yeah. So quick update. This flasher sucks. So don't get one of these. These ones are trash. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Alright. Fucking, it's just trash. Heats up really quick and it's just doesn't perform well. Get one of these. It's a long life. This one is pretty good. I found it at my local auto shop, whatever. Advanced Auto is where I got it, I think, or O'Reilly's. One other thing, you need about a 7/8. I don't even know what this is called. One of these drill bits to put the hole into the waterproof box, and then you're gonna either use a quarter drill bit, or I'm using what is this one? 7/32. Then I'm just gonna make the hole bigger on the PVC end cap. So need some of those tools as well. So after you drill the hole, you're gonna want to slide the cord through. You don't really need that much, just enough to make it, workable at the end here, because you're gonna end up filling in all of this with the sealant. I'm gonna go ahead and make the ends on this with the wire. So 2 butt ends, 2 butt connectors on the end here to the wires, and then 2 female connectors at the end. So now you're going to take the 2-pole connector and you'll just kind of, I don't know, take it and cut off, leave about, I don't know, a few inches at the end and just cut it. Yep. And do the same on the other side, a few inches, and cut. You can save the wires if you want. Don't really know if you'll need them. You could probably use this as a jump wire. Actually, it's probably enough, so you don't have to waste anymore. But, yeah. So now that you have the 2 ends stripped and kind of split, you can cut it just a little bit and then you can split it the rest of the way. I'm going to get these all butt connected to more wires and then, yeah, I'll show you after. Alright, so, to kind of show you around here, so this is the part that's going into the box. So this is going to be the end connector. You don't have to use these heat shrink butt connectors because this is going to be in the waterproof box. I just didn't have any other ones, so I just used these ones. And then the negative is going to be a lot longer than the positive wire on this one, because you're going to have another positive jump wire from the battery to the flasher. So then you're just going to have these two on the end there. See? Alright. So 2 of those, well 3 of those, because you're not 4 of those, because you have a jump wire for the battery, and that's going in here. Then the other side is where you're putting the pole, the 2-pole flat connector. And then this side you have to use the waterproof butt connectors because this is actually going to be the part that's in water. So you have to use the waterproof butt connectors on this side. And then I have heat shrink that's going to go over on top of it. I'm just going to another added layer of protection from the water. I might even put one over it, all of it, just kind of make it more neat and pretty. So yeah, that is how the wire is going to look. We'll go ahead and fill this with the adhesive. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Maybe if it focuses. So it's going to be filled all the way up with this stuff. So next steps are, we're going to take this, attach it to here. So we're going to take this bottom here, find something that has that drill bit that kind of, you know, goes in between. Find a nice spot on the goose butt, and then you're going to drill holes to match the couple of the holes in here. I think I'm going to do 4 holes. And then a dab of this onto the hole and then screw it in. And then you're going to set that aside to dry for 24 hours. Likewise with all this stuff, you want it to dry for 24 hours before you start messing with it again. So 4 holes. Put a little dab of this on each hole. Then I'm going to put the top on, screw it on. There we go. All 4. Flush. Finish up tomorrow. So day 2 of the project. So update. Took the bilge pump. I cut off the end and put the other end of the 2-pole flat connector. Why is this not focusing? Oh, there we go. So remember what colors you put for your power and negative on the brown wire, because you're gonna need to do the same on here. You're gonna screw shit up. So whatever. Inside are the waterproof butt connectors, and they're melted. And then on here I just put a couple of heat shrink wrap over the butt connectors. Outlets facing the back side of the butt. I don't know. I guess you can do it the other way, but it really wouldn't make sense. But then you're gonna take your self-adhesive drywall repair tape. And you're gonna wrap this enough where this is a tight fit. Not too tight, but tight enough. Alright, so just wrap it enough where when you go to put your conduit on, you're gonna kind of just twist it on. It should give a decent resistance. Alright. Another note, you do not have to buy the conduit. You can buy whatever kind of tubing, like a clear tube, black tube, and then kind of just cinch this on with one of those tighteners. I chose this because you don't have to tie the end of the plastic. You don't have to tie the end of this. So if you have a flimsy one, you have to tie it to something so it actually stays up. Whereas this one, it's already up. See? So now you're going to make sure it's snug. And you're going to cover the tape with a bunch of your adhesive, right? And I'm using the end of a Q-tip to kind of like smooth it around. So let's get that done. Nigga, you done heard in a minute. I've been gone for a while, but now I'm back and replenish. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I done did it. Alright, so here you go. It's kind of just caked on there. And then you're just gonna take the end and kind of just twist it. Then I'm going to smooth it back out, make sure it's real nice and sealed on there so it doesn't move, doesn't go anywhere. Then you just kind of line it up with the middle of the butt here, and then you set it off to the side and let it dry for 24 hours. Give it a once over, make sure there ain't no holes. Then just set it somewhere to dry, and then we're going to work on the box next. Final step. Final step. This is what the end of the plug will look like. This one's a little bit more floofy this time around. There's some air in here, but it should be pretty fine because we packed it pretty deep in there. So yeah, so now I'm going to make a hole in the waterproof box, put this plug in there, seal it up, and tape it down. So it'll be done tomorrow. Alright, so for your final piece, go ahead and grab your big ass battery, put it in your box, because you're going to need to drill a hole in the side of here. You don't want to drill it too low, or you'll fuck it up and you'll have to redo it, get a new box and redo it. So take your 7/8, whatever these things are called, alright, and it's about the same size as what you're going to need, so just kind of put it inside, make sure it's, you know, pretty decent. I can't show what I'm doing here, it's pretty difficult. Let's see. So just kind of make sure where you're drilling it's not going to come in contact with the battery and whatnot. It's kind of a guessing game. Really, I mean, pick some place that you think is going to work and go ahead and do it. There you go. Nice little hole in there. All messy. Make sure you didn't crack the box. Should be good. Oh. Should have done this over a garbage can because now I got plastic shavings all over. Clean up the hole. Don't really need to do anything too fancy. You're gonna have shit in here, but it's not a big deal right now. You can clean it up after you insert this cord. So you're gonna throw the wires into the hole. Oh, that's not good. I had to finesse it. It was a little over glued, I guess you would say. So now I'm gonna lube up the little ridge right here and around the hole, and then I'm gonna tape it down. And I'll probably fill in some of this hole on the other side of the cord here, just in case. In the zone is what I do. I be on the cover too. You can hear it in the blues, you nigga never had it. Alright, so basically I taped all the edges. So it's nice and tight. And that's about it. You can clean up some of the wires. You do need to make a jump cable. So I'll definitely add finished product at the end of this video. I might add some more shrink wrap to make the wires come back together as one, kind of make it nice and neat. But for the most part, that's all you need to do for making this Pulsator. Thank you for staying around. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll tag minutes of each part, probably, so you can just jump to whatever section you need help with. Yeah. Alright, let's finish this shit up. Let's see. Alright, after everything is all said and done, see, I got most of it all kind of sectioned in there. Got it all kind of. This one's pretty bad, but I put a bunch on the inside there, filled up the holes on the outside. So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the flasher, 2-prong. One side, this is your jumper wire that I was talking about. It's got the little ends on here. That's just one end that's going to the battery. And the other end is going on the pre-made inside, going to the actual pulsating, or the bilge pump, going to the bilge pump. Then you're gonna put this in on the battery, positive side, negative side. And I went ahead and, I don't know why I did that, but I went and put a bigger shrink wrap on here. So it kind of goes up into the connector part. I did that on that and on the butt. That one's still pretty warm. Let's see. Maybe. Whatever. There we go. As far as the butt goes, bag drop. Here we go. It's all pretty much pretty tight in there. Don't think we'll have any loose or leaking water or anything. But there you have it. Any other questions? Drop them in the comments. As far as, you know, plug and play, this can only go on one way. That's about it. So yeah, enjoy. Now you have a pretty cheap pulsating decoy. Like I said, I'll post the prices. I don't know if I got a picture of it, of all the stuff. Oh well, I'll post the prices of all the stuff that you're gonna need and whatever. I'll probably post Amazon links, but most of the stuff you can get at like your Walmart or local home improvement store, or like Ace. No, wait. like automotive for like the butt connectors. Any electronic store, I guess, for the butt connectors and stuff like that. I got mine off Amazon because they're just easier. Yeah, I'll just link it or tell you what store I got it at. So, season's coming quick, so putting this out pretty quick. Hopefully you can get it in before you need it. I don't know who's all gonna want to do this, but you have an option now. Should have put it out in the middle of the summer, but you know, whatever. Took a hiatus from making videos, but I'm back now. I'm back. It's gonna be fun. Having a good day. Alright. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for sticking with me. This is gonna be a long one. So, whatever.
That I was sitting in the shadow making moves to change the climate, stomping on these niggas' tail for the rain like I'm Sonic. You'll take the biggest L like I'm speaking in Ebonics, and you bitches ain't shit like I'm smoking on this crime. The last line you ain't get it, and it's coming off the fitted, and you know I'm spitting shit like I ain't never seen a dentist, and you know I'm raw as fucking I ain't never seen a clinic, and my bars are injury period and I ain't never seen a sentence. So what you still talking shit for? You better than my clique though. Royal fam the mob like we run around with pitchforks. Don't let your partners gas you up, they ain't working for sick. But I still light you up and I ain't playing with no big dough. You niggas know I'm back so you could quit with all that lurking. Put you niggas back in hiding, cause I know one thing for certain, that I leave you niggas blind. Cause you know it's gonna be curtains and my flow will go forever like I preach at Baptist church. I told my brother Mello it's about time we take it over, and my partner T.Y. he got a city on the shoulder. And that nigga Con, new production shit is getting colder. Haven't spoken in a while, but that's my nigga till it's over. When you niggas hear this shit, you gon' see me as a threat. Like I'm from the old school, I'm out here spitting like a vet. You know I'm the sickest dog, you would've thought I need a vet. And while we out here ballin', you niggas is waiting to get neck. Cause every time I'm on the track, you can tell a nigga run it. Every time they see me spit it, make them sick to their stomach. Royal fam, can't nobody out here really touch us, and the real is back with Avengers, motherfuckers.